2010's Let Me In, directed by Matt Reeves, who did The Batman, Cloverfield, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes, and the David Schwimmer classic, The Pallbearer. He's also a producer on the HBO series, The Penguin. The film stars Kodi Smit-McPhee, Chloe Grace Moretz, Richard Jenkins, Cara Buono, and Elias Costas. This film made a budget had a budget of 20 million and made a box office of 27 million with 10 million in home market sales. This is one of my favorite films that I didn't hear about until it was released maybe 4 years later, and I actually saw the Swedish film, Let the Right One In before I saw this one. It's also based off I guess, a book as well. I really enjoyed both versions. I thought they were both very, very done well. I think Chloe Grace Moretz does a great job, Richard Jenkins does a great job, Kodi Smit-McPhee does a great job in the film, as well as Elias Costas as he plays the detective. It's got a great story of a young vampire moving in that nobody knows is a vampire. She comes with her supposedly her dad, and it kinda shows, yeah, Kelly Montesanti, Sam, she's Kelly Montesanti's in this film, as the mom. But it shows a young vampire moving into an apartment complex with a bully kid, and he kinda becomes her friend, and you see that relationship build, and it kinda, unravels the story behind there of what she does and who the people with her are, and, it has its scenes of blood and what Richard Jenkins does. It's just one of those films that, again, very underrated, doesn't get talked about a lot, and it's one of those rare films where this is an English remake, and it's just as good as the original. So, what'd you think about this one?
I'm glad you picked it because this definitely was gonna be one I was picking. I love this movie. It's very, very, very bleak in a good sense. Like it makes me feel very. I watched it. On a very, very dark day that was in my life, and I watched it, and it still was like this movie still is very awesome in a way that is different than a lot of other movies. I don't know if this is a good thing, but I sometimes compare my job to this, where I feel like Richard Jenkins, where like when I started, they loved me, and then as I get older, they're just gonna throw me away and replace me, just like she does. That's her plot in this is to find somebody else to take care of her. And for her, it doesn't. Her caretaker's gonna die one day, and that's really the new kid and all of that.